MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this one runs in on him as it's grounded to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to third. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Striding into the box, Justin Bour. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Hit hard to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Stepping up to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Cabrera, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
At the plate, Paul DeLong. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Burns to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Vargas has his target. Here it comes on 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Moustakas. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Paulo Orlando. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Grounded to short. To his left, DeLong. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready now, Alcides Escobar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Under it is Wong, and there are two away now. Stepping into the box, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna is after it, and they can't run it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Jose
and no
Martinez.
swing apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Popped high in the air. Bohr is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Cabrera. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Colton Wong. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Orlando, and this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, Bohr is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in now, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to standing in Lance Lynn. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
A quick out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. Digging in to try it again. Paul DeLong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Burns. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in the inning. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Fowler on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alcides Escobar.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Vargas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Pham is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. Striding in, Justin Bour. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Started to go. So digging in now, Jedd Gyorko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jedd.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. Line towards center field. Burns is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. This is flared out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Catcher, number 13, Salvador
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Melky Cabrera.
Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Gyorko looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Paulo Orlando. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Paulo Orlando.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Escobar.
Popped up. Wong is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Vargas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the coming to the plate now, Kolten Wong comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. Throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Lance Lynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. In now, Tommy Pham. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Escobar has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So stepping in, Paul DeLong. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more.
City, center fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. DeLong is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Mike Moustakas. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Lined into left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Fowler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. On to first, a double. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Marcell Ozuna.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Ready once again, Jed Gyorko. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There for it, Escobar. Backhanded. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance, Jose Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box now, Salvador Perez.
Leading off for the
He's
Royals,
looking for hit number
the
3
catcher,
here in
number
this
13,
at-bat.
Salvador
And they go right after
Perez.
him on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Wong trying to get there. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Digging in once again, Paulo Orlando. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Striding into the box,
batter,
Alcides Escobar.
Shortstop.
He got under one and
Alcides
popped out his last
Escobar.
time up. Matt
attention,
Bowman
please.
will get the ball here as
Now
he looks to
pitching for
get
the
the
Cardinals,
final out in the top of the
number
7th.
67,
Cardinals get the
Matt
bullpen started here as the
Bowman.
right-handers up and warming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded to third. There is Jerko. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. At the plate, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Molina.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Burns on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Wong.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. At the plate,
Now
Matt
batting.
Bowman. He's
Enter.
newly entered into the
Matt
ball game, so this will be his
Bowman.
first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Your
Will
attention, please.
Tovar will come
Pinch
on to
hitting for the
pinch hit here in a
Cardinals.
big
Number
spot.
6. Will Tovar.
Oh, and he served this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still
Center fielder
nobody
number
out.
28.
Peter Moylan.
Tommy Pham. Now pitching for the Royals.
First offering on its
number
way.
47,
Now this
Peter
is chopped
Moylan.
fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hit to third. Moustakas has it. He'll throw home with it. And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dexter Fowler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Escobar on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Paul DeLong. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Luke Gregerson will come on and make his fourth appearance in
Number
this.
57, Luke Gregerson.
Eric
Benjamin for the
Hosmer
Royals.
is going to be asked to get things.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0, here it is. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Wong has it. Throwing time for the first out. But in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score.
The batter, number 15,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Jesse Hahn will come on and make.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hard hit towards center. Burns patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 33, Brian.
Grounded back up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. Stepping into the box, Justin
Leading
Bour
out for the Royals,
looking to change his
first
fortunes
baseman,
here. 0 for 4 with 2
Justin
strikeouts
Bour.
so far in the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Melky Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Kelvin Herrera is the man called on to.
Yadier Molina. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 40.
Hit to short.
Kelvin Herrera. A defensive change
On
for
to
the
first
Royals.
is Escobar, 1
Now
away.
playing first base, number 13.
Colton Wong will
Matt
stand in. 2 for
Carpenter.
3 with a double on his line so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to the right. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Luke Gregerson.
Your attention,
So with 2
please.
away, they decide to let him
for the
hit
pitcher,
instead of burning a
Gregerson.
pinch hitter.
Number 11. Corey Dickerson.
Ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Orlando is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top